Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today I'm just doing an impromptu video. Many of you have asked about my crafting space, so I am going to show you. It's not much of a space, but guess what? It's my own, and it's organized in a way that's just, it suits me for right now. As many of you may or may not know, we recently moved, so the process now is to get it organized in a certain way. So right now I'm upstairs. My crafting room is upstairs, and this is actually the hallway leading up to the craft room. So this is actually my laundry room, and so it's right next to my craft space. So of course, while I'm recording, I can't do laundry, but that's okay. So here's the entryway. I do want to hang something on the door. I'm not sure yet. Of course, I'm going to make it, whatever it is. I might put a wreath on this door, but it's going to be something really pretty to look at. And so, of course, you can see I have boxes in here, and I'll go through those in a moment just to kind of give you an overview of what I have. So this is my space. This is what it looks like when you enter the room. And I love the fact that my desk is facing the window. I just like looking out into the neighborhood or just having that sunlight come through. And it's kind of a rainy day today. So this is my view, what I'm looking at when I'm crafting. And it's nice and green outside right now. And I absolutely love it. All right, and so I just changed the curtains out and made them green. I'm thinking of going with a green, white, and brown crafting room, or possibly blue, brown, and white. So I'm still figuring that out. I've got a lot of wall space here. A lot of stuff is organized in boxes right now when we brought them over from the house. So I just use the things that I can actually use that's available for me when I'm recording. And so this is the space I record from. It's not a big deal. It's got my things on it. I do have an art journal that I use. I do a lot of doodling and stuff like that in it. Not much stuff, but just kind of shows my artistic journey. Has things with patterns in it. And I need to be a little bit more consistent with it. And so I'll probably get more consistent with that. And some of my stuff that I've made, you've probably seen this video recently. So that's my recent stuff. And so I usually have my cup of coffee here in the morning. Sometimes I'm up about 6:30 in the morning, preparing for whatever I'm going to be doing or writing down ideas. Of course, my phone is always close by because I love taking pictures and things of my crafty stuff. And of course, you've seen this in a previous video where I'm keeping my ideas, so this is very helpful. Appointments and things like that. My calendar is under here too, and so I've got a lot of stuff going on here. So I'm getting ready to fill up my April calendar and add my dates to it. All of these right here though, look at this, ideas. See, when I put up those videos almost every day or every other day, I'm writing down ideas and crossing them off and adding them to my main book so I can see what I need to record next. So I'm never going to run out of ideas. Okay, so that's my little journey there. Got my pens and things in here. This is going to be organized a little bit better once we get situated, but I don't want to stop recording. So here's the thing. You are actually creating all this stuff. So it doesn't matter what space you're in. It doesn't have to be a fancy space. You're the one that's creating the stuff. All you need is you and some glue and some scissors and some paper. That's it. And so I remember when I was crafting at my kitchen table. If that's your space, then go with it. I was recording on the back patio, which I absolutely loved. Just go with it, wherever you can find your crafting space. If it means setting up a table in the corner, then go for it. Go for it. So I'm creating all these fancy things with minimal space, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And so here, look, we've got a visitor. He's usually right under there by my feet. He knows I'm going to record today, so he kind of knows our routine. So he'll be balled up at my feet, and he'll be so quiet sometimes. So that's my dog, Cinnamon. Hey, Gooby. Yeah, so he's under there, and that's where he stays. He knows I'm doing something right now, so he's like, oh yeah, she's in the craft room. And so these are some of my things I like to look at, my recent stuff. I like to keep this on here just to see some of my things. It motivates me and inspires me. This little lamp right here, it's kind of a big lamp actually. This lamp, I'm gonna do some kind of cover for it. I haven't decided what kind of lampshade I want to put on that, but I got this from a thrift store for about $4, and I love the color of it. I'm going to maybe paint these leaves. I'm not sure, some kind of gold or metallic, kind of to wake it up a bit. But they're so pretty. I thought I fell in love with this lamp. My husband didn't want me to get it, but oh well. Some of my recent makes again. Remember the paper roses that I did? And of course you remember this. Okay, so moving right along. I usually try to set up everything that I'm going to get ready to work on this table here. And this is where you see me filming from, right here on this little space. So you don't need a whole lot of space to film. And of course, my cup of coffee. You got to have that. That's a must-have. And over in this box here, I've got mostly glues and scissors. There's my trusty dusty glue gun. Things that I need to grab real quick. I do have a cart, a rolling cart. It's downstairs, and my husband just put it together for me, so I'm really excited about that. So that's what I've added so far to my crafting room. And I'm still trying to get organized. It's going to take maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3. I'm in no rush. As long as I can record and share with all of you, I'm good. And so look at this wall space right here. I went to the IKEA store, me and my husband, and we saw some shelving that would be perfect. And because I'm tall, my shelving can go way up. So that's the top of the door there. And my shelving can basically go all the way across here. So I want that shelving that's going to go all the way across, and then I'll have everything in bins. Little bins that are labeled in the shelving. So I've got a lot of space to work with. Over here is a mirror that I use for taking pictures of things. There's my craft bag. Do you ever vacation when you're a craft on your vacation? So this is a crafting bag. So I've never done that before, but I figure if I go on vacation, I'm taking a bag of stuff with me and maybe do some paper crafting. And maybe I'll even film it and show all of you. And so in here, this box right here is very well organized. It may not look like much, but it's got some of my recent things that I don't want to really pack away, that I need to grab at real quick until we get the shelving in order. But I am still shopping for organizational things. But I'm loving this journey. Okay, and of course my flowers right here. A bunch of flowers right in there, and those are all the flowers that I use for my project. And this is not too bad for the amount of projects I do with crafts. This is not too bad at all. And of course, every time I go to Dollar Tree, I add more. And so in here, these 3 containers are stuff I need to get to real quick. And these I don't want to put in the garage because, as you know, when you need your stuff, you need to find it really fast. So this is some of the stuff that I have. It may look like a jumbled mess, but that's okay. I can find it. And so those plastic bins are from Walmart, and they come in very, very handy. We brought this stuff over from the other house, and so I like the fact that I can see into them and see what's there. So I actually know what's in all of those bins. It may not look like much to anyone else, but I can see what's in them. Okay, and this over here is my my tripod for my computer. I mean, for my camera. And when I'm recording, I do set up my camera on here, and I drag it over to about this area right here, and this is where I record from. This is what you see, just like this. Oh, and guess what? I was actually just random polishing my nails. So you gotta have nail polish. And this is actually nail polish from Dollar Tree. So I actually polish my nails in my craft room. I don't know, something soothing about it. Okay, so let's move on over here. Yeah, see, I got to get organized. I got to get some of this stuff. It is organized, but I want it to be like in shelving, basically. And so as a former librarian, organization is just part of your life. But I'm good with this. I'm having fun. And so these are some of my embellishments for those cards and things that you see. Here's my little paper stash, stuff I don't want to throw away because I could always use it for something else. Some stuff in shoe boxes. These are boxes that have baskets in them. Some of them have some upcycle things that I can use for my crafts. Over here, look at this. Remember, all of this is upcycle crafts. Could you imagine? Imagine all of the videos that I'm going to be able to share with you all, because no one in the house can throw out anything. So I'm driving my husband crazy with all of this stuff. A couple of drawing pads and things. Some more paper. I just have it laying here so I can get to it really quick. And another box of crafty stuff. Yep. All of this says upcycle craft. So I know what's in all of the boxes, just a matter of getting them out. And these may end up going downstairs and put in the garage just for the space, because I want to have another one of those tall shelving units on this wall too. So I've got 2 really long walls to work with. That's the entryway there. I've got 2 long walls to work with here. And so I'm just hoping that this inspires you, that you don't have to have a fancy space to create stuff. You see, I'm still putting out things every day, or at least every other day, in filming, just as is. I'm just going along with where I am right now. And sometimes you have to do that. And so right here are some more crafty things, some scrapbooking type stuff. I love to use the paper from the scrapbook, some of the scrapbook items or kits that I have. And a lot of these were on discount at Walmart. And so I was like, wow, can't beat it. For $5, you get a whole scrapbook kit. So I love using the papers to create cards too. And just more stuff. And of course, I'm going to somehow fit a sewing table in here. And so this is a sewing machine that my husband bought me. Asked me if I know how to use it. No, I don't. But guess what? We can always learn. Okay, so, yep. I'm going to probably have a small table somewhere in the corner where I can actually fit this sewing machine on and pull it out the box. So if any of you have this type of sewing machine, or you can recommend some places, some videos or channels where they teach like really good sewing classes, because this is a beginning thing for me. Although I remember years ago learning, but I need a refresher. Please let me know. Just post it down below. And so I'm looking for a nice, cute table to put that on. And speaking of this table here, I actually painted this table. It was looking really bad, and I'm thinking of possibly painting it again. I don't know. I'm thinking of painting it white. I don't know though yet. So, yep. Just getting my stuff together here, working with what I have. And here are some Dollar Tree pictures that I've had for a while, so I'm going to be using those in craft projects. There's a bunch of them in here, and there's some more downstairs too. So I'll be using those in some craft projects, so stay tuned for that. And over here, I've got a couple of things, some more things that I need to get to quickly down here. This has got, it's got a bunch of stuff, flowers and paints and fabric paints. And this is just below this table right here. I got my cutting board here too. So everything is going to come out of the box and go into that shelving. That's a basket that I've made. It's a wedding basket with the bow on it. So that's just kind of on under there for right now. And I've got a couple of things that I like to look at, a couple of projects. Now this was an old bookshelf in my younger daughter's room, and so I'm going to somehow be using this. I'm not sure how. I might end up painting it or something, but it's got some of my recent stuff on here too, along with some projects that I'm going to be working on. So I've got a lot of stuff to do here, but it's part of the journey. And so these are duplicates. Some of these are duplicates of projects that I've done, where I've done a practice project and then I'll do the actual project and film it. But sometimes I don't even make a duplicate project. I just go ahead and just film. And so I've done a video on this. So that's a duplicate. This one I recently did, well, a few weeks ago. The bottle and these little containers here. More duplicate projects. And so, but most of the time, some of the stuff is just kind of just off. I just go and do it. This is a container right here that sits on top of the shelf. So I'll be using that for something. I think it's really pretty. I love the colors of it. I really love the colors of that. And this right here I found at a thrift store, and I thought it was so pretty. It's almost like a basket, and you can mount it on the wall. And I think I'm going to mount it somewhere in here once I get the shelving up, and use it as a decoration / holder for something. But isn't that the cutest thing? Thought about painting it possibly. Maybe in gold. I don't know. I kind of like it in white, and then putting my ribbons inside of here, which I thought would be pretty. Yep. So I've been picking up a few things from the thrift stores to decorate the room in, and I'm pretty happy with this whole process. Pretty happy with it. Okay, and more things. A few containers that I'm going to use for other projects. And in here, yep, I'm even showing y'all the closet. More stuff. So I have closet space in here. It's just a matter of organizing it and utilizing the space the best way possible. So it's a pretty big closet. I can hang some stuff here also. Right on here, I can hang some things and use that as space too for other projects. And look at him. Gooby, what you doing? Huh? What are you doing? I call him Gooby. His name is Cinnamon, but um, to me he looks like a Gooby. My daughter's name is Cinnamon. You looking in the closet? Yeah. He's my shadow. He follows me everywhere. I mean, really. He's a Chihuahua Dotson mix. He's just a little guy, and he's a rescue dog. So I've had him for 3 years. Okay, so moving right along. Yep, so this is my closet. I've got all my ribbons in one bag. This bag is a couple of thrift things I picked up when we were at the other house. I just haven't taken them out the box because I don't want to start taking stuff out and have nowhere to put them. It's easier for me to keep them in the box, and when the shelving gets in, I can start to kind of get everything in order. Yep, and so I'm just showing y'all everything. My space is not perfect, but guess what? It's perfect for me. So I just want you all to just know that you don't have to have the perfect space to be crafting. Just go ahead and pull out that glue or whatever and get started. Oops, I almost locked him in the closet. Sorry, Goobs. All right, so that's my little room. I'm really happy with my space. It took a while for me to come to terms with having my own crafting space. I mean, because I was in the kitchen doing crafts on the table. I was in another little corner doing crafts. We did have a room that was a green room at the other house for my other channel, Little Storybug, our preschool channel. So we had an upstairs recording room because I don't know if you know, my husband and I create children's music. And so we had a room over there. Over here we don't. So we just have to kind of just plan things out and see what we want to do. But remember, you are the crafter. You can craft in whatever space is. You have your own gift, goes wherever you go. So as long as you have those scissors and glue and hot glue gun and papers and all that stuff, you can start crafting wherever you are. You don't have to wait to have the perfect space. So I hope this video inspired you. Something just told me, go ahead and show them your space. I know some of you have been wondering about my space. And if you have any questions, just post them below. If you have any suggestions as far as shelving, I've looked at Lowe's and I looked at the IKEA store we went to and saw some pretty nice shelving. I do want to get some shelving, just as a sidebar, I do want to get some shelving, something in this space here so I can display some of my creations and some of the things that I picked up from thrifting that I like to look at. I'm very visual and I like to look at pretty things. It just inspires me. So thanks a lot for coming on this journey with me and allowing me to share this with you and just share a little bit of me with you. So thank you so much to everyone. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you and appreciate all the comments and just all of the tips. Y'all are so helpful, not only to me, but to each other. And I want this to be a crafting family, and I want us to be able to just love the whole process of crafting, not being perfect, just being us and being who we are. And so thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.